Whoever you are, I have gotten some very big downloads about you, okay? Like, I am not sure if you know how gifted you are, how psychic you are, okay? Do you know that you're a seer, all right? Because I was given the download of Samuel, okay, at the time of David and Goliath, all right? He was the seer at that time, all right? But whoever you are, it is not only your destiny to live in this spiritual truth of you being a seer and helping a lot of people, but it is also your destiny to have the Ten of Cups with this, okay? So if you're not familiar, the Ten of Cups is everything, all right? So this is you providing for your family through your gifts, okay? And whenever you are using your gifts, all right, this is when the Most High really connects you to the frequency of money, right? Like there's nothing off limits, all right? Obviously, he is like the ultimate provider, but when you are really operating in your gifts, you just have nothing to worry about. And that's all like he really wants for us, right? But you're supposed to use this gift of yours of being a seer to provide for your family, okay? And if you don't have a family yet, it is your destiny to have this like very happy family, and for this family unit to be gifted and emotionally balanced and emotionally abundant, okay? Y'all are all supposed to have a lot of peace and just be okay and, you know, have very little worry, okay? I'm seeing like rainbows and like cloud nine, I just heard, higher than that, all right? So let's get into this message, all right? Let's build this for you. So you are currently fighting for something here. And Spirit won't quite let me see what it is. So maybe you are leaving a job and just trying to set up your life and trying to operate in your gifts. But whatever this is, you can't give up. I do get that you are like in action right now, okay? And you think that you're only fighting for yourself right now, but it's actually much bigger than this with both like the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups out here, okay? As your outcome, and with the Nine of Cups as your challenge, it's like you are fighting for your own individual happiness and life and wish fulfillment here. But what you don't know is it's so much bigger than you. And I feel like that is going to help you. Now, what you're focused on right here is some sort of mental bondage that you're in, okay? I feel like you are stuck in some sort of like mental imprisonment here, all right? But what you do need to know is that with a little bit of prayer and meditation, and going back to what I was saying yesterday about nervous system regulation, I feel like that is coming up again as well. That is going to help you shift your frequency just enough to help you see that you have actually taken some sort of leap of faith here. Even if it doesn't like quite feel like it yet, okay? You're given keys at this time, all right? You're going to be lifted up. Now, as far as your strengths goes right here, this is really interesting because you are someone who knows how to move in silence, okay? And not everyone has that kind of, I don't know why the word restraint is coming up. Okay, so maybe people around you, they're kind of not a good influence on you in this way. Okay, that they want to spread other people's business. They want to create illusions, okay? But you are someone that you seek the truth, all right? This is why you're given like this whole like bag of keys, okay? I'm seeing like a grandfather clock, all right? But you are so much bigger than the distractions, okay? And so I'm picking up on spiritual warfare as well out here, okay? I'm feeling a lot of pressure, okay? Much like how how a diamond is created, right? But there is something here that sets you apart, and it's your ability to be sneaky, okay? It's like Spirit is urging you to keep things to yourself, all right? Because if you are spending too much time and energy defending yourself, it doesn't really leave much time or energy for anything or anyone else, okay? And I think that is why like the enemy is using that, right? Okay, it's like keep you busy trying to defend yourself when you need to be focused on this new passion project, okay? That is going to get you your 10 of Cups. And you are going to get this regardless, all right? This is in your outcome. But there's no reason to lose your life force to things and people that are not going to go with you, okay? So be sneaky. And it's not in a karmic-y way, right? When you are just moving in silence and you are trying to free yourself from the mental bondage that others have put you in, okay? You can't control what other people do, but now you can control your actions, right? So do less, say less when it comes to others, all right? It's not the time to make others comfortable anymore. It's your turn, okay? This is your justice, all right? This is the near future, okay? So the divine is, they're gonna meet you more than halfway, okay? Okay, so there is someone on your right side, okay? So I'm getting a female. Okay, she's got a great laugh. She made everyone laugh, all right? There's a little bit of pressure that she's able to put on your right side, okay? She can mess with the lights sometimes, okay? I'm getting some sort of like nickname as well, okay? All right, she's asking me to move on. Okay, so it does look like that you are struggling with some sort of disillusionment here. but I do get that you have lost a lot, and especially with this like mental bondage that you're in, okay? There is a cup that is trying to come in and be presented to you, all right? So I think that you need some rest, okay? All right. Okay, I really feel like you need some sleep. That is going to help you see this cup, all right? And with the Ace of Swords here, that's the truth. Okay. This sleep is going to bring about a stronger passion that you have for this new beginning, okay? There's something about water here as well. I don't know if you're going to be traveling soon, but I do get that there is advice from Spirit to save here, okay? I am getting something about a vacation, okay, from the fruits of your labor, all right? Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is a part of this reading, but it's just coming in right now, so I just have to say it. There is something about a love affair, okay? So whoever is tuning in right now, Spirit is saying to just be careful of work love affairs, okay? Because they often don't turn out very well, okay? So just be careful, you know? Be cautious. Take it slow is what I'm hearing, okay? But going back to this vacation, there's something significant about palm trees, okay? I'm getting a lot of palm trees, all right? You might meet someone on vacation as well, someone who's very loyal to you, okay? Yeah, there's a lot about trees out here, and like specifically palm trees, all right? Now, I do just want to give you confirmation that you are going to be okay. I know you're like fighting right now. And again, I just keep being drawn back to this like mental bondage here, okay? But I think you need some sleep, I really do. I think you need to... Okay, I know I said this yesterday as well, but like there's something about like your happy place that is like coming up again. And I think you need to know that your outcome is going to be your 10 of Cups, which is literally everything. That's not only like individual wish fulfillment, but that is like wish fulfillment for your family, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, okay? That is wish fulfillment for way more than just you. And your purpose, whatever this is way bigger than just you, okay? Your investments are going to pay off, all right? I also want to mention that I did like a factory reset with my cards, which is the best way to cleanse them. It's even more cleansing than your like Palo Santo or anything like that. So this is for you tarot readers out there. When you do a factory reset, if you put your cards in order the exact same way that you got them, all right, and then from like fastest element to slowest element, right? So like swords, wands, cups, pentacles, right? That is like a factory reset, and then all upright, of course. And so it was right after I did that, and I'm very thorough when I cleanse my cards and do a factory reset, right? And as I was shuffling, the Devil card was in the reverse. And so you've also beaten some sort of devil energy here, all right? And I was getting something about like addictions, okay? So let me know if that resonates. But it's interesting because, you know, people who struggle with addictions, they actually have like a really powerful purpose, you know? Like, for instance, if you know, drink or smoke, it's because you are supposed to guide people using your voice. Or if you have like addictions of the, you know, sacral, then that means that you are supposed to heal the world with your creative energy. Okay, so it's interesting how that works, right? But this has been revealed to you, or will be, okay? And something else that I got for you was a lot of deja vu in your energy as well. And so that really goes back to being a seer for me, right? Like, I have had the most intense deja vu like for the past few hours, stepping into your energy, okay? So again, like, very powerful, very psychic, a very powerful seer is like who I picked up on. I mean, the deja vu it was so clear, y'all. I can't even like tell you, okay? So it was like spirit was giving me a glimpse into your experience, all right? Like, you go through this a lot, all right? Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of nines, okay? I'm seeing 14. I am seeing a lab, like Labradors in the spirit, okay? I am seeing pigs, okay? Pigs are super intelligent, all right? But also maybe like people around you would say like when pigs fly, right? But you are that one, like one in a million shot, okay? I am also seeing fours, okay? 444. Okay, I'm also seeing unknown, okay? But I think that's you, okay? You are indicative of what's possible in the unknown, okay? All right, you're going to be used as an example in this way, all right? Okay. I think that is all that I have for you, family. So let me know if any of this resonates, okay? This was a beautiful reading as always. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.